Let me see your identification.
What did you say? I'm tightening those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identification.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
My lord.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sidebar Cantina, the podcast where we talk about Star Wars, pop culture, chapped lips and winter, or whatever the fuck we feel like talking about. I'm Mr. Jason Roskin. With me here each and every single week that we do a podcast, the Darth Vader to my Palpatine, Dave Martin. Hello, Dave.
Hello, Jason.
How are you?
2 weeks in a row.
I know, right?
It's a Christmas miracle.
Indeed it is. We'll see if that holds leading up to Christmas.
Well, probably not.
Yeah.
It's I don't. Maybe. Probably not.
Yeah.
One of us is going to get sick, especially if I continue substituting and being in that germ factory.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So many humans.
It's weird thinking that I only have one kid left in school. The rest are all out now.
Out there in the world,
Yeah.
doing their thing.
Did I tell you Adam's working? He got a job at Target.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. So he's not hating it.
Yeah, get discount on Legos.
I didn't think about that.
And Black Series, but then Target's never really good on
Yeah,
Black Series.
their selection's always been shit.
Yeah, they don't focus on that.
Yeah. So
But Lego,
yeah.
they got a thing with Lego. Like they're like they used to have a thing where you could buy, if you bought Lego at Target, then you could scan that Lego and get points to your your Lego rewards points.
Mm-hmm.
It would credit those points like as if you bought it on Lego.com or at a Lego store.
Yeah.
And they stopped doing that. I think it was like a Christmas time thing or whatever, just to get people to go into the Lego Rewards app, which is actually really good. I've gotten a bunch of free shit
Have you?
out of that. Yeah, I mean free. I'm paying for it at some point, but
Right.
yeah, shit, I'll take free Lego.
Hell yeah.
What are we talking about?
Hold on.
Jason's
Trying to pass a. Nope, it's not coming. So yeah, what are we talking? What are we talking about today, Dave?
So it's a Star Wars topic.
Mm-hmm.
Again, 2 weeks in a row. The Star
That's
Wars.
right.
That's right.
It's gonna be several weeks in a row.
Don't say it. Sidebar. So that was it Baltrusaw or whatever that card game is? What's
Balatro.
Balatro?
Yeah.
Baltrusaw. Fuck is that? There's a card, a Joker card, and it's like a fist like this.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Which is actually a really good fucking Joker card.
Yeah, it's the one that gives you double multiplier based on the lowest rank.
Card you have.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been great. I'm rocking and rolling right now with it.
Yeah, if you do your discards right and playing your hands right, then yeah, you can really maximize it.
But every time I look at it, I'm like, it's in my head. Fucking,
It's got a lot of things to discuss.
yes. Every time I'm like, God damn it, Dave, just put Chappelle away. Every fucking time. But
I've been watching the Rick James and Prince stuff a lot lately.
yeah,
I don't know why, but
it's so good, man.
and just like thinking about this shit really happening, like Charlie Murphy really telling these stories, like shit that happened. And,
Right.
Rick James coming up and punching him in the face. Charlie Murphy! Punching him in the face with the ring on. And
It makes it sound like I punched him right in the face. So I punched him right in the face. Like, just, yeah, it's unreal. Like, these things actually happen.
yeah. And if you like, there's videos out there, like Prince is a great example. He's addressed it multiple times in interviews. Well, he addressed it before he died.
Right.
And he like corroborated the story. He's like, yeah, that's what happened.
Yep. We made pancakes.
Yeah.
It's just so fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, What are we talking about? We're talking about Star Wars Visions.
Yes.
Season 3?
Or Trace, as the Hispanic would say.
Trace as the Hispanic? That's probably not a good way to say that.
No?
I feel like that's a little pointy.
Pointy.
Yeah, like hurts a little bit. I don't know.
It's not meant in a derogatory way.
I know, but still, it's like it's you know how sometimes words will just be like it doesn't hurt you, but it just is like, oh man, it's like walking through a briar patch and you're like, ow, 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 it stings a little bit.
I guess.
Just the environment.
Yeah.
So the Hispanics would say Trace.
C.
3PO. So Visions season 3, and we're gonna talk about the first 3 episodes because there's 9 total.
Yep.
And so we're breaking it down.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're
37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks. In a row?
And I'm glad we're doing it this way because it took me a while to get through these 3. And like there's no way we could have done all 9.
No, I agree. I wouldn't have been able to do it either.
So, yeah, Visions season 3. Finally getting started on that. It's a couple weeks old now.
Yeah.
But we've been savoring it.
Yeah, I wonder if well, I'm sure we'll
there
talk.
It goes.
Hey. There we go. I wonder if I haven't seen anything like reverberating about the show.
Like feedback,
Yeah.
reviews and whatnot.
Right.
Yeah, I really haven't either.
So maybe it's people in the chat. Oh my God. It's Helmet Fire. Hopefully Helmet Fire is feeling a little bit better.
Yes, hopefully. I didn't know you weren't feeling better, but
and not suffering through his boot camp right now.
Mm.
Speaking of, can you see it? The light in the background is like an orb.
it's
blocking it. What if I put my finger?
yeah, the light is like directly over the Death Star.
Uh,
Yeah, you can kind of see it when you do that.
Kinda like. All right.
We'll have to readjust some lighting.
Yes.
Or I'll just have to fix the lighting in here.
The
one or
Death
other.
Star. Speaking of Helmet Fire, who graciously decorated the studio with a giant fucking Death Star. It was a little too dangerous to be on the table, especially with the way I talk and throw my hands around. So I cleared a spot for it on the shelf behind the fucking glowing orb of justice back there. And yeah, I think it'll be good.
It's a good spot.
Yeah. Good spot. Really good view of utter blackness. So yeah. What were we saying?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Maybe you should talk about Patreon.
Oh, fuck. I don't have that queued up.
All right. Well, while you're not doing Patreon, I'll not do the notes
Okay.
that Luna Girl told me that we're ready, and here they are. For the sidebar, there's no sidebar headlines, but this is just a friendly reminder to hit that like button. First of all, don't sit there and be watching this amazing back and forth between Jason and I, just doing our thing, doing what we do.
My penis so smooth.
And not hitting that like button. That's just fucking annoying. Is that it's got to annoy everyone, right? As content creators, people have to look and go like, "Oh, I got 2 million views in this, but fucking 15,000 likes."
Yeah.
Like that's just irritating.
Well, I mean, I'll fully admit I'm guilty of it myself, of watching YouTube videos and not leaving a like, even if I watched the whole thing and enjoyed it. And
Hey, I'm here to make you, the viewing audience, you see this knife hand? I want you to feel guilty about not doing it. You suck. Do better. Hit that like button. And then you hit the Liberty Bell, and it'll let you know when we go live, when we have a show, which has been every week so far this week.
yeah.
Past 2 weeks. So we're on a roll.
Indeed.
And did Dave post the audio from last week's episodes? No. No, he did not. Did he just now think about that? Yes, he did. So I will make sure that happens at some point, either today or tomorrow. But yes, fucking hit that like button, give us a subscribe, and you will do it.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, I've got the Patreon stuff.
Woohoo!
If you're enjoying this Sidebar Cantina's content, consider becoming one of our Patreon supporters. For as little as $1 a month, you can support this podcast and make it possible for us to continue to bring you quality content week after week. We'd like to give a huge shout out to all of our current patrons: Frank Kalevich, Catherine Rennick, Dragon Buddy, Lord Helmet Fire, Nick from Sweet Studios, my wonderful mother-in-law Patricia Goodstein, Don Solsky, Wally Flogmore, Chantal from Pop My Culture, Helen Martin, Sterling Azier, Nicholas Schaefer, this is not distracting at all, Kristen Roscoe, Carly Vickers, Ivo G, Shotgun Mark, Frederick Martin, David Schmuck, Scott and Kim from the Use and Abuse podcast, and the Orange and Fett Show. If you'd like to consider becoming a supporter, you can find us at patreon.com/sidebarcantina. Thank you again to all of our listeners and supporters. You are the reason why we do this.
Oh my god. It legitimately looks like she's twerking. It's Jabba the Butt, by the way.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Having too much fun with that.
Yeah, it's so perfect.
Like, who thought of that?
I don't know. As children, we probably inserted that into our vernacular at some point as some sort of like, oh hey, we're being bad and saying a naughty word like butt.
Yeah. True. But the visual, I never would have come up with.
Right. Well, thank God for 3D printing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Somebody took the time. Somebody went into AutoCAD or whatever it is that they use to make fucking these 3D designs and made this Jabba with this giant ass.
Giant ass and got the leg structure proper, so it's like it's realistic. Like, yeah. Oh no, I gotta hold it proper. Ready? Now this is the way. Like this.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Audio listeners have no fucking clue what's going on right now.
It's Jabba the Butt twerking. That's the sound it makes. Sounds a lot like taco 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 taco. Anyway, that's fun.
So this is the point where normally I'd throw in some sort of Star Wars news, but really hasn't been any this last week. So all quiet on the Star Wars front.
Fair enough. Was it really? I thought something happened.
I mean, there's like some stupid bullshit that's popped up. Like fucking Oscar Isaac made a stupid comment about, I'd only come back to Star Wars if Disney stops succumbing to fascism. Or
oh my god.
Yeah, it's stupid.
Okay, Oscar, you are so cool.
Yeah. Anyway, so something cool did happen this week, though, and that is Dune 3 wrapped up production. I forgot that they were even filming Dune 3. Like,
the reminder for me was looking at the notes and seeing it in the notes. Like, oh shit, Dune 3. But yeah, December of 2026.
Yeah, so it's gonna be out in just over a year from now.
It's too long. It's too long in between episodes. It really is. Like, honestly, the book, because we're only talking about one book here, really.
Well,
leaking into a little bit into the second book.
Well, what they're saying is this is primarily going to be like Dune Messiah, the book, but it's also going to have some of that Children of Dune. Also, they're talking about time jumps and how it's going to be kind of an amalgam of.
That's, I mean, we'll.
Like, again, I don't know what happens in these books, so
yeah,
I don't know. It's,
you never read it, right?
No,
you never read the.
No, I tried to get through the first Dune book. It's a lot.
It's a long book.
Yeah,
but that's the thing. Like, if you were doing Dune proper than the Messiah. Like they're calling it Dune, they call it Dune Messiah, but it's like really they weren't talking about anything that was from Dune Messiah. They were still focused on book 1, the original. Like,
well, they finished the story in Dune
No, they
Part
didn't.
2. Oh, they didn't.
No.
There's more.
no, they didn't.
Oh,
They did
okay.
not. They most certainly did not.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
all I know is
there's all kinds of hanging chads out there. So it's like, yeah, I'm
great card in Balatro, by the way.
hanging chad.
Yeah.
Don't say it. Gotta have something else. Gotta have something else to be able to say. Nope, nothing. Nothing that's not going to get me in trouble.
And the last thing we want is to get Dave in trouble.
Right. Dave does that well enough on his own.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm excited. Now this December 2026 date, I'm a little kind of hesitant to commit to because that's also the same month that the next Avengers movie comes out, and I would imagine that they're going to want to steer clear of that because this is the return of Robert Downey Jr. to the MCU, and it's
Let me see if I can duplicate that Robert Downey Jr. meme.
right.
Fucking, can you hear my eyes rolling?
Like I know you don't care, but
I think I posted in the Discord or on our Instagram group. There was a thing with the racially accurate Captain America. Did you look at it?
Mm-mm.
So it popped up on my algorithm, which is disturbing. But so it was like Captain America wakes up and he's like, "Oh, this is a guy who, went to sleep in the 30s, late 30s." And so like the people that were there, like there was an Asian there, and he's like, "I think there's a spy," because like Asians weren't around, and amongst other people. And there was a black guy there, and he was like talking to him like really inappropriately, based on today's. And then there was the best is at the end because there's a woman there, and she's talking, and he slaps the shit out of her. He's like, "Don't talk to me like broad talks to me like that," right? He says broad, right? It's supposed to be an analogous of some fucking dude from the 30s in New York, and she says, "You can't mess with me. I'm a lesbian." And at the end of the clip, he's like, "What's a lesbian?" I would watch that. I would watch Captain America in that time frame stumble around in modern day trying to fucking figure out how the world works.
Right.
Like you can't just like nice guy your way fucking through all that shit. Like you're going to fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
One way or the other, you're going to fuck up. You're going to hold the door for the wrong fucking broad. You're going to be being nice, and somebody's going to be pissed off because you're being nice to them. It's just you're not going to survive. It's not going to happen. Not in the Chris Evans fucking Marvel Universe world.
Right.
So anyway, those are the Avengers I would watch because I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So unless it's like the Avengers is the first week of December and this is the last week of December kind of thing, I would not be surprised if this doesn't get pushed a couple more months.
Fuck them. Make some competition. Like, hey, I don't know. Have 2 movies out. Give us a reason to go to the movies twice.
Oh yeah.
Wouldn't that be a novel idea?
Hey, Barbenheimer did it.
Yeah. Yeah, they took full advantage of that.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like I'm more excited about Dune than the next Avengers movie for sure. Like,
yeah, as you should be.
Yeah, I absolutely loved the first 2 movies, and I'm really looking forward to this one. And
yeah, and look, I enjoyed Iron Man. I liked the original Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fine film.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed it. That came out on DVD. The archaic form of fucking watching a film on DVD.
Yes. Which, by the way, sidebar, my son Ben has been on a DVD buying frenzy lately.
Oh yeah.
Because he doesn't want to have to rely on fucking streaming services, and he doesn't want to have to deal with, because streaming services are starting to bring back a lot of commercials and shit, and he doesn't want to fucking deal with it. So he's been buying movies like crazy on DVD on eBay.
Dude, go to fucking Goodwill. Tell them to tag along. I know Goodwill is the perfect place to fucking find shit like that.
Yeah.
Like they have such random movies, and you're never going to pay more than $5.
Yeah.
For a DVD.
I would hope not.
And I picked up Beauty and the Beast for $5 sealed. It's like the anniversary version of Beauty and the Beast because Kathy likes it.
Right.
Kathy.
I think we talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't beat that.
Yeah.
Like now it's preserved, it's in the packaging, so you know it's in perfect shape. Just all right, we're going to keep this in a spot where it's going to stay climate controlled, and here we go.
Yeah,
we're going to have it. So yeah, I've Jason bust my balls, but I've come full circle on that. I want to have the ability, if all else fails, to be able to insert into my Xbox Sex or whatever, into my standalone DVD player, which I have. Because again, Goodwill, you can go and get one for like $10 that works.
Right.
And fucking, all right, I want to watch this movie. Is it the best quality in the world? No.
I mean, compared to what we have now, of course not, but still.
Right.
Like, do you need it? Do you need that kind of quality when you're watching Beauty and the Beast?
No, you shouldn't. Not for that one. Maybe the sound quality. I was in Sam's Club yesterday.
Fun fact, I've never been to a Sam's Club.
Well, you're a Costco guy.
Yeah. But carry on.
Yeah, Costco's closer for you. If there was a Costco closer to me, in fact, I have a Costco membership.
Yeah.
I just never am near the building.
But legit, my whole life, I've never set foot in a Sam's Club.
It's the same thing. You're not missing anything.
Yeah.
I'm here to tell you. But I'm a driver and a pitching wedge away from a Sam's Club. So, proximity.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a fucking madhouse all the time, just like Costco. But Sunday mornings is like the time to get in there and get out, which is what I do. The thing that Sam's Clubs has that Costco really needs to get on the ball with is the fucking scan and go.
Oh, yeah.
Because,
I've heard about good things about that.
Dude, the only reason I go in there, because I hate fucking stores. I hate stores. I hate shopping. Like, I'll drive, right? I'll drive. I'll help you carry shit, but I hate going into the store.
Sure, it's more about the people than the store itself.
It's all about the people.
Yeah.
And sometimes the store, depending on the layout. But that scan and go, like, I'm going to get these things. I know exactly where they are. Boom, 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 boom. I scan it each time. All right, I got all my shit. Swipe to pay. Bling, comes up. You don't even have to fucking stop going out. Because if they have these sensors in the cart that will fucking count the shit. And if it accounts for everything, it just goes, validates your receipt, your electronic receipt, and boop, you're out.
Nice.
Never even have to talk to anybody. Not one single person that I don't want to talk to. I can fucking just be in and out of there.
That is convenient.
It's so fucking nice, dude. It's so nice. I think Costco, the lines at Costco would be, it would be exponentially better.
Yeah.
If they got that figured out. But they're also the same place that only takes a certain card, and Costco has its weird things. But not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's different.
Oh, for sure.
Anyway, I was at Sam's Club, place you've never been. They had a 47-inch, I think it was 47-inch television. How much do you think it was?
What brand?
I think it was a Vizio.
$3.99.
$148.
Damn.
Yeah. I was almost like, am I losing money by not buying this? Like,
right.
It's fucking crazy how cheap TVs are right now.
Yeah.
Like, and again, old, right? We've had this conversation before. We're talking about the giant fucking TVs and size comparisons or whatever. But
Mm-hmm.
every time I get into that fucking moment of Christ on stilts, I just can't believe that here's this TV that is twice as big as the one that I grew up with,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a third or less of the price.
Right. Because I think we're so used to like the original prices of these HD TVs. Like my first 50-inch 1080p TV was like $2,000, 2,400, some shit like that.
And I think the Sony Bravia that I have now, I think was like probably $1,800.
Yeah.
And it's an older TV, but it's perfect. Like I don't have any reason to change it.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. I like the Sonys. I like the sound quality that's out of it. I'm in my happy place for it.
Yeah.
Plug my Xbox into it, which just seems counterintuitive. Anyway, TVs are fucking cheap. Where were we going with that? I forget.
We were talking about DVDs.
Oh,
Picture
yes.
quality.
Yeah, so you get these TVDs. There's a thing.
I think I used to have a TVD back in the 90s.
Right?
Burned every time I peed.
It's called having a dick problem.
Yeah.
Your dick drips on your fucking foot.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, it's a foot problem. Your dick drips on your foot. Damn it.
37. 37. My girlfriend sucked 37 dicks.
In a row?
Anyway, yeah. Go to Goodwill, buy some fucking DVDs and books too. I've been buying up books at the Goodwill.
You're ready for the collapse.
I guess like it's an unrealistic thing. It really is. But I think we've talked about it. Like I like having. Well, obviously we collect stuff.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So we like looking at stuff, and I like looking at shelves of books.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a stack that I'm still trying to get through for, reading. There's very few books on those shelves that I haven't read, and the ones that I haven't read probably are from the early 19th century.
Mm-hmm.
These are old books that I would be reticent to even get my little dick beaters, the oil off of my dick beaters to fucking ruin the page on.
Right.
Like, there's some old fucking books. But I like having a physical copy of a book, knowing that if I wanted at any point to fucking read it, it's right there.
Yeah.
I can go and I can get it. And there's some books, the books I really like, I have multiple copies of because I like that book. And if I'm talking to you and you're like, oh, I'd like to read that, and be like, I got you, boss.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop. And there you go. I can give you a copy of that book with the intentions of lending it to you.
Sure.
But if I never get it back, it was a second copy.
Right.
So I'm not losing it. I still have it on the shelf.
How many books do you have where you have multiple copies?
I have a lot of copies of Dune.
Mm-hmm.
I probably have
Are you looking to make sure Kathy's not on?
No. I was seeing if Ricky was on. I'm trying to think of how many copies of Dune I have. I might have 5 copies of Dune. One of them is like one that it was Ricky's dad's. It was a copy that he had in his den.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of the first paperback versions of it. So it's really cool. But yeah, I got a bunch of copies of Dune. And I have Without Remorse. That's one of my all-time favorite books. It's a Tom Clancy book.
Yeah.
I have multiple hardcover copies of that. The book with Marcus Luttrell. Why can't I think of the name of it? And I got multiple copies of that. There's a maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah.
And one of the things I pulled out of Goodwill the other day was Harry Potter hardcover,
Cool.
and like a whole mess of them for like $1.50.
Nice.
It's like they had like the first 6 books.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they're all right here. I'm just going to go ahead and just for posterity's sake, because who knows?
Yeah.
I might crucify old girl, and then suddenly these books go into some purgatory.
Right.
Not that it would happen.
No.
Just saying, they're not going to get my books.
Fair enough. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how we started that conversation, but Dune.
Yeah, Dune coming out next year. Production is complete. At least filming is complete. Now they got a bunch of post-production they got to do.
Yep.
And we'll see. See how it turns out.
Not a fucking year.
Yeah.
There's only 5 weeks left in this year.
Yeah. This year went by way too fucking fast.
Yeah.
Way too fucking fast.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's because I turned 50. It was like a freight train.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like it hit me like a freight train, too.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
As soon as you turn 50, just boom.
Yeah. I was on furlough. I fucking, yeah, it was. It'll get everything. Everything's fine. Everything's fine
Yeah.
until it's not.
Shutdown's over. You're back to work.
Right.
Life is good, right?
Sure.
All right. So nothing else news-wise. So we ready to get into our weeks?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I'll start with me. So I decided to stop taking my meds.
Yeah.
Well, one of them ran out, and this was like the important one when I was like really at my lowest.
Right.
And he's like, all right, I'm going to put you on this stuff as kind of a, not emergency thing, but sort of a, this'll get you past this point.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently it's like too strong, and they wouldn't renew it unless I, re-saw the psychiatrist. And every time I re-see the psychiatrist, he's like adamant that I have to see a therapist before he, signs off on my prescription renewals and all that. And you know what? I'm just like, fuck you. I don't want to have to do all this bullshit. I'm sick of talking to psychiatrists and fucking, especially therapists. Fuck therapists. They're a bunch of fucking, well, I don't know. I'm sure some of them have good hearts, but most of them, I think, are just there to earn a paycheck, and they're not really there to help you, and they don't really give a shit, and fuck them.
Yeah, we've had this conversation before about therapists. It takes a while to find one that's not a piece of shit.
Yeah, and I tried 3, and that's the max of my tolerance.
3 rookie numbers.
Yeah, so I'm just like, fuck it. You know what? I'm just gonna stop taking everything. Fuck them. I'm gonna stop taking everything. I'm gonna stop seeing all these fucking people, and I'll figure it the fuck out. So that's what's been going on with me lately. So
Okay. How you feel?
I feel clear-headed.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not as foggy as I was before, and not as like I felt very. I guess just content.
Mm-hmm.
But not even content, just sort of subdued. I felt very subdued.
Yeah, that's what the medication was doing.
Yeah, and I think that's finally starting to wear off, and I'm finally waking up again, and I'm like, oh shit, okay. I felt like I was missing stuff while I was on them, and I feel like I'm kind of more awake again. And this has sort of led to a weird like political reawakening with me.
Uh-oh.
I know, right? So I feel like I'm starting to come full circle again, because when you and I first met, I was very hardcore liberal,
Yeah.
It's the whole cliche, if you're young and aren't a liberal, you don't have a heart. And then if you're not a conservative when you get old, you don't have a brain, kind of thing.
Right.
Well, I think I'm past that. My heart, my brain are gone. And now I'm in a new unknown era where, well, I don't want to get you in trouble, so I won't say fuck certain countries that have too much political sway in our country. But I'll just say that I've been following the extremes on both sides, and I'm kind of like, yeah, I kind of feel like they both sort of have some stuff that resonates with me, and it's kind of all coming around. And yeah, I've mostly come to realize that both the Democrats and Republicans are a bunch of fucking crooks, and Us as Americans, unfortunately, we're fucked. Because they've got us by the balls, and there's no way a third party is ever gonna, make itself known. And these two groups of fucking multimillionaires are going to continue to. Oh, who's that?
It's the substitute teaching thing.
Oh, thought it was a family member calling.
No, it's automated.
Yeah. But no, I've just become very disillusioned with politics, and I'm starting to follow the fringes a little bit. And I'm like, you know what? These people make some decent points. So that's kind of where I am right now. I'm kind of like, fuck the mainstream on both sides. Like, there were some political talking heads that I followed for the longest time, listened to their podcasts and everything. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this guy. I won't give any specific examples, but one guy, when he comes out and says it's stupid for people to be able to retire at 65, that they should still be working past that, I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. I'm done with you. So, I've been having some real weird political awakenings.
That is something interesting that we as Americans, it's somehow developed into our culture that we're supposed to be basically working ourselves into a grave.
Right.
Like, and it's such a uniquely American thing. Like, I guess you could probably see it in like Japanese workforces and stuff like that, but it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Like, for us, we've somehow been brainwashed into believing that the jobs are more important than anything else. Like, going to work is the most important thing. And you spend...
letting that run your life.
Yeah, you spend more than half your life at work.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what's driving everything. And the idea that there's not some goal, like, 60, like, there's got to be an age where you go like, okay, this is where some sort of, I don't have to fucking be running into a wall for somebody else anymore.
Yeah.
There has to be something like that.
Right.
You can't, like, there's a reason that other countries have, I don't know, they retire a lot earlier. They have better mortality rates, and I don't know, they take more time with family and everything else. Like, it's I honestly, like, when I retired from the military, retiring from the military, by the by, unless you're a flag officer or, maybe an 06, but you're not retiring.
Right, which is why the two of us are still working.
Right. It's the fact that, oh wow, you retired, like, how are you enjoying retired life? Like, that's no, that's not a thing.
Yeah, I'm still going to a job every day.
Yeah.
And...
I'm making the same fucking commute that I made.
Well, you're a special case because you decided to just go right back to the same fucking place and
went right back to the only thing I was really good at, or I felt like I was really good at anyway.
Yeah.
That's a thing for me and my therapist.
Right.
But yeah, it's crazy to think that we're supposed to work past 65.
Yeah.
Right. So that somebody's bonds can last a little bit longer and gain interest. Like,
right.
It doesn't make any sense.
And that's what it boils down to, especially with this individual in particular. This individual's a fucking corporate whore who, is only looking out for the wealthy, and, the wealthy think, oh, it's preposterous that these fucking plebs think that they can stop working at 65 and start collecting Social Security and that I have to pay for and blah, 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 blah.
I don't want to go down this rabbit hole, but yeah.
But that's just an example of some of the shit that's really been, I don't know, kind of opening my eyes a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I won't say anything derogatory about, certain countries that have paid off our politicians and get us to do shit on their behalf. But it's been weird, and I'm watching things and following things and agreeing with things that I never would have imagined that I'd be agreeing with, and I'm like, oh wow, this is interesting. I guess this is the new me.
Yeah. Well, I think the important part is keeping track of how you feel and not letting yourself slide to a point where you were before.
Yeah.
Right. You know, there's a balancing point there, right?
Sure.
So it's just being cognizant of it is important.
Yeah, and I think so, because I feel like my time under the meds gave me a it kind of helped readjust my brain a little bit to recognize when, like, oh no, you're not really that angry at something. It's just your fucking, your brain doing this weird thing, but you shouldn't really be this angry about this certain thing, or you shouldn't really be getting upset about this certain thing. It's it's just weird brain chemistry going on, and
yeah,
and I'm recognizing it, and when the stuff pops up, I can push it back and, like, all right, my time under the influence did its job, and unless these fuckers are gonna, well, yeah, can't do that.
Yeah.
The liver's still still not good, but yeah, no, fuck them. They want me to see therapists and psychiatrists and everything just to get meds that make me feel better. Then I ain't got time for that shit. So they can kiss my ass.
This is a family member.
All right.
Hi, Kate. You're on the show.
Did you hang up?
Yeah. It's
It's actually been a while since she's called, I think.
yeah. I mean, it's yeah, whatever.
So
Anyway,
if I seem like I'm a little bit different or acting,
well, you certainly look different.
Oh yeah. So today I don't know what it was. I woke up and I'm like, my face has been itching lately. Like really fucking itchy. I think it's the changing of the temperatures as it gets colder. My skin gets really itchy, and for some reason, like, I felt like I couldn't moisturize my face to make it to where it wouldn't fucking itch, because it's like dry skin.
Yeah.
The white man ashy skin.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? Let me just fucking just shave all this shit off so I can get a good lotion on my face and kind of start fresh.
There you
go. Yeah, so I did that on a whim this morning. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm gonna shave it all off.
Yeah.
And I did.
You look fucking 10 years younger.
Oh, I appreciate that. If that's a compliment, I guess. Kristen said, "You look like Moby." Like, oh, thanks.
Leave it to our wives to ground us.
Yeah, but I'm gonna grow it out again. I mean, the intent is not for it to stay like this, but I just felt like, I don't know, like I just needed the fresh start.
You need a reset.
Yeah, so
I got you. Because I haven't shaved straight to the skin since my retirement ceremony.
Nice.
I shaved then because I got in uniform for that,
and
then that's been it.
Yeah, it's been 2.5 years for me, 3.5 years since I've shaved.
Yeah.
My first day at my current job, I shaved, and that was the last time.
Yeah. Good on you. I don't. Yeah, I'm not going. Like I trimmed it this morning.
Yeah,
that's as close as I'll get. But I feel you. Like it gets to a point where I feel like I'm touching it a lot, and I'm like, all right, that's too long. I need to.
Yeah,
because then it's going to get greasy and it's going to start breaking out and shit. But yeah, you look good. You look younger. You can grow that shit out. You're making me feel old.
Yeah. Oh, it's coming back. Don't worry about it. It's just, yeah. I just felt like doing it kind of on a whim. It just sort of happened. But I haven't really been doing much else this week. Been playing some more Balatro. But nothing really new to add to that conversation.
All right.
So that's pretty much it for me.
Well, exciting news, and because of the government,
not being shut down as of Friday, I got to go back to work. Hooray!
Yay!
Hooray, because I'll start getting a paycheck again, which
that is a good thing.
yes, 2 thumbs up on that one. All I'm going to say, and we had a conversation about this pre-show, but all I'm going to say for the general public is that it's good to be wanted, but it's fucking annoying when you know that people are just being lazy and pushing something off for somebody that you have no idea when they're going to show back up.
Yeah.
So what that did was that reinforced, and I really had this epiphany today, it just reinforces to me that nothing is that important. Like, if I'm showing up to work and these people that I'm supporting don't think that it's important enough to fucking do it while I'm gone because they're waiting on me, I'm not that important.
Right.
Like, I stopped being important when I took the uniform off. Really.
Yeah.
Like, I'm good at what I do, but I'm not the one out there, you know, doing anything kinetic. So 43 days without me, yeah, a bunch of admin shit got all banged up.
Yeah.
That could have been done. But
now you're so the position you're in is quite familiar to us, you know, being where we're from and everything, having civilians working with, you know, active military or whatever.
right.
Whereas I think a lot of people out there probably aren't too as familiar with the whole arrangement the way it is, where like some workers are still there after a shutdown, whereas like, you know, a large portion of them aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like an organization that has a little bit of both.
Yeah, and it was weird too because there was a lot of us that didn't know whether or not we were in accepted positions or in regular positions. Like accepted positions were the ones that were deemed important enough where they got to go to work every day.
Yeah.
Even though they still weren't getting paid, but they still had to show up.
Oh.
We weren't. The majority of the people were not those people.
Right.
And the interesting thing is, like, we had this like welcome back kind of thing with the wing commander, and the comment was made that it was definitively noticed that the civilians weren't there. Like there were things that they could not do because there was no civilians there. And I'm not just talking about it like in my office. I'm talking about like major infrastructure things that they couldn't get done. And like I said, it's good to feel wanted. You know, that's awesome. It's good for job security. However, this is not like, in my brain is it's not about job security for me. It's about what's kind of best for the status of forces. And that's not what's best for the status of forces. There should be some, at least some ability to be able to function without us. So maybe it'll get better. Maybe it won't. Who knows? But yeah, so some people still went to work, didn't get paid. Most of us didn't show up for 43 days.
God, I can't believe it was that long.
Right?
Yeah.
That's fucking bonkers. And we might get to do it again in January. So.
Yeah, geez. So it was only a short CR that they signed?
Yeah.
Ugh. Something tells me it's not going to happen this next time.
I don't think so either, but whatever. Luck favors the prepared. So yeah, I'm still gonna substitute teach even though I'm back to work. You know, whenever there's opportunities where the base is off, then you know I'm free, I'm available, so I can.
You're always free, Dave. This is America.
So yeah, I'm gonna take that opportunity to go and do some substitute teaching just to maintain currency, just in case something happens. And yeah, it's funny you talk about the speaking of substituting. One of the classes that I did last week, it was a history class, and they were talking about George Washington's farewell address.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar with it?
Not really.
You should read it.
Okay.
It's in line with some of the things that you're talking about.
Okay.
So they had to like kind of break it down, and they had to part of their assignment was to have discussion about how they felt about certain things, like the two-party system and certain aspects of government, and then take George Washington's farewell address and then take the portions of what he was talking about and how it applied to the things that you just were talking about with your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like George Washington talks about not being a fan of like having a party system.
Yeah.
Things like that, and what's funny is I for the class, and again, I'm not teaching necessarily, but it was one of those where they were having a good discussion, and I wanted to make sure that they got something out of it.
Sure.
And funny to listen to high school kids like talk about politics, though. It was interesting.
Yeah, I bet.
And I said, well, what's the greatest contribution that George Washington made to history,
Mm-hmm.
to our government? What do you think it is?
What do I think it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This isn't it's not a test question. It's, it's an opinion.
Being, helping draft the Constitution?
No.
No.
He left after 2 terms.
Okay.
He established that this is not a king position, even though that the constitutional party basically wanted to anoint him and he would be president until it was decided that there's somebody else would take over.
Right.
He, like, after 2 terms, said no, it's time for somebody else, and stepped away from it, which established a precedent for that to happen. Like, that was the most important thing, right? That this is not an oligarchy to be run by a king or anything like that. This is supposed to be something that's run by the people with balance, in accordance with the Constitution.
Yeah.
That's the greatest contribution. So, yeah, anyway, I threw that into the conversation. And a couple other things that I'm not going to bring up here because I don't think it'd be appropriate, but yeah, keeping the political talk down to a minimum. But it was interesting. It was interesting to hear them kind of talk about history and talk about American history. I actually pulled. I had a study hall, and I was in it was in the library, and I pulled like a U.S. history textbook and flipped to like the post 9/11 era. I wanted to see what it was in there,
right?
And there wasn't any surprises. It wasn't heavily biased to the left or to the right. It was succinct.
Was there even much there?
I mean, there was a fair amount. It got into all the way up to Trump's first presidency.
Wow.
It got up to there.
Okay.
So it was fairly up to date if you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I think our history books when we were kids, we didn't.
Well, because I recall, like, especially in high school, the history books, like the American history books, kind of stopping around the 80s, like right around the beginning of the Reagan years, kind of like having a couple sentences about, the Reagan presidency, and that was sort of it. Yeah.
Yeah, from what I can remember, that's probably accurate.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
But anyway, there was some football this weekend.
Yes.
Did the Niners play?
They did. They beat the Cardinals.
Oh, hooray!
Yeah. A win's a win, right?
Did CMC not get hurt?
He's still off the injury list.
All right.
Everybody else is on the injury list. Their fucking kicker got injured.
So who's kicking?
That's a good question.
Did they have like some fucking linebacker come out and kick?
Well, I don't think they needed to do that in this game, but who knows?
Because I think that it was the Texans. I think had to have that.
Oh, really?
They had I think it was a lineman. It was a lineman or a linebacker or something.
Oh, that's funny.
They were showing in one of the pre-games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had him come out, and he actually kicked the field goal.
Yeah.
It was a short field goal, but it was still a field goal.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty remarkable.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't even have the kickers wear soccer spikes, and like their whole setup is different.
Oh, sure.
Getting a regular line football player go out there with different spikes, different pads, everything else to go out there to fucking kick.
Yeah.
It's got to be a challenge.
Yeah, but fucking McCaffrey's the only one who hasn't been injured, it seems like, on the team.
Wow. Yeah, knock on wood.
Mm-hmm. I saw your boys beat the Lions last night.
They did. It was it was late. I hate these fucking late games.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's great for people that don't have something to do on a Monday morning.
Right.
It's as bad as the Monday night games. If anything, it's worse because for a lot of people, it's harder to get off on a Monday because they know that, like, okay, you're just getting a longer weekend. Like, there's actually places where people have to get approved for their days off.
Right.
We enjoyed, at least I enjoyed, a lot of freedom of movement in, the situation I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, being up that late last night was not great. But perfect timing for a yawn. Shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a defensive match, and the Eagles' offense doesn't have their shit together. And AJ Brown is right. All the people that are like, he shouldn't be talking about.
I was going to ask you about that, like what you thought about his comments.
He's a wide receiver, and wide receivers are going to talk. They are the prima donnas.
Yeah,
and so the fact that he's a captain, right? There's part of me that believes is like, okay, you have the most to say about what's going on, and they're going to flock to you if you say it.
Mm-hmm.
So go take that bullet.
Yeah.
You're going to represent, and they're going to talk about you the whole week.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to eat that shit up.
Oh, yeah.
So go ahead. And everything that he said, especially in that one interview,
yeah,
everything he said about the offense, it wasn't about him getting targets. It was about the offense sucking.
Yeah.
Right? About not winning the Super Bowl with the fucking offense that they were running. That's what he said.
Yeah.
And he's 100% right. And they proved it again last night. That fucking offense, Detroit stood them up. But there was some between the play calling and a lot drop balls, like out of nowhere. Like there was just questionable whether or not that offense could get their fucking head out of their ass.
Yeah.
And they have studs on that team. I mean, fuck, they did just win the fucking Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, AJ Brown, like I don't care that he talks. I feel like that if it was a problem in a locker room, then he would have been gone at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
If he was really a problem. Because this organization has been known to eliminate troublemakers since the TO era.
Oh yeah.
And once they got rid of him, they really stopped, putting up with a lot of that bullshit. But yeah, and I'll go on record as an Eagles fan, I will say that there was a pass interference call at the end of the game that was complete nonsense. Like it was called against Detroit,
mm-hmm.
and there was nothing there. It should have been fourth down. The Eagles would have punted. Does Jared Goff do something he hadn't done all night and able to fucking actually put a drive together? Probably not. But that's not what happened.
Yeah.
My aunt had balls to be my uncle. So what?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'll take the win. I don't know what next week is going to bring. I mean,
Who are you playing next week?
I think we're playing the Cowboys next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Cowboys fucking suck.
Yeah, they're playing the fucking Raiders tonight. I'm like, is there any way they can both lose? Is that possible? But if I had to actually cheer for one, it'd be the Raiders.
Yeah,
because fuck the
same.
Cowboys.
Same. I'll never, ever, ever root for the Cowboys. Ever.
Yeah, I can't imagine a scenario where
There
I
would
would either.
never be a scenario that I would be like, go Cowboys.
Yeah.
No. I don't care if they're fighting Saddam Hussein. Like Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden and a bunch of no.
As soon as you said Saddam Hussein, all I can think about is the South Park version.
Oh yeah.
Hey buddy.
Come on, guy.
Mhm.
Yeah, fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Fuck them and their pretentiousness to think that they're just the NFL should be only focused on them,
Yeah.
right? Ugh. Anyway,
Well, be relevant, and then we'll have that conversation. But until then,
be relevant this fucking century.
yeah.
How about that?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be nice. Anyway, so go Birds. The last thing I have.
Oh, I saw that.
Last things I have. So this is from Helmet Fire.
Oh shit.
This is a print.
Oh shit.
And see if you can figure out what it's. We know what it is, right? Obviously, it's a turret from the Death Star. But what do you think its function is?
Hold on. Let me stick my finger in the hole real quick.
My feet is so smooth.
It feels like something's supposed to come out of this hole into this tray.
Okay. So, is there?
I don't want to put too much pressure on any part of it, but oh. Okay, so the top opens, and you can stick stuff in there. Is it a dice roller?
Yes. Yes. There you go. See, he got it.
I've seen dice rollers not to this size, but they're kind of like about like half this size. That'll have a hole in a tray. They you drop dice in there and they come out.
Yeah. He said that the tray lies flat actually.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's a
But it's a Death Star turret,
yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah, we'll try not to put that somewhere where it's going to get blinded by some orb.
Yeah.
So we were talking about Goodwill books,
Mm-hmm.
and I was in Goodwill, and I'm always looking for. I look for Star Wars stuff while I'm in there.
Yeah.
And I got this guy.
Star Wars, absolutely everything you need to know. Everything you need to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some there are some like weird.
Now to caveat this is part of the Journey to the Force Awakens. So this came out right before the Force Awakens
Right.
came out.
So it hasn't been poisoned by some of the rest of the sequel trilogy.
Right.
But yeah, it's got the prequels and it's got the original trilogy.
Yep.
And it has a lot of little extra nuggets. It's kind of it's not a book. It's like a picture book. But it has all kinds of neat stuff in it.
Yeah.
Something we should I was thinking we could use it as like a quiz book.
Okay.
Kind of like we were doing with the Trivial Pursuit for a while.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'd be down.
But yeah, it was it was $2.50, and then I got military discount on it, so it was even cheaper. Dude,
$1.
fucking can't beat it.
Sweet.
It's in perfect shape.
Yeah, it's in good condition. Sorry, I'm just flipping through.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's Goodwill is like my go-to, which is funny because I hate shopping and I hate stores, but I like sniffing around in Goodwill. It's almost like a treasure hunt. I'm trying to find that thing that like, oh, somebody's overlooked this and it's here and it's stupid cheap.
Right.
In fact, I pulled a golf club out of the one in Audubon, and it was made by a club maker. I mean, it's an older club. It actually has a wooden shaft.
Mm-hmm.
My penis is so smooth.
And it made by a club maker that was from Scotland, and it was like fairly unique. Now, it's not worth a fuck ton of money, but it's very unique in its story.
Sure.
And it's in great shape. I was like, this is fucking awesome. Like, and it was less than $2
Nice.
because somebody has like, oh, this is bullshit. It's got some fucking brown shaft on it. They threw it into a bucket with the rest of the cheap ass clubs.
Right.
And
Not
then,
knowing any better.
yeah, and I'm just, oh, guess who's here to fucking find it? There's a golf bag at the one in Stratford, that bigger one. Have you ever been in there?
I don't think so.
It's the big one. It's down the pike, down the White Horse Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it was an Acme at one point. It's across the street from the Webbers. Anyway, there's a golf bag in there. It's made in the U.S. It's real simple, but it's got a bunch of like goodies in the pockets.
Uh-huh.
And I'm waiting for it to get cheaper. It's still a little too much. I'm waiting for it to get cheaper.
Did they ever lower their prices like that?
They do.
Okay.
Yeah, there'll be times when if it's there for a while to get rid of it. Plus, they have the color days where if you go on a certain day, that color is discounted.
Yeah.
And then you get a military discount on top of that. It's fucking for people that collect things like us. Can't beat it.
Yep. Always got more stuff.
That's right. I actually have something to submit for
The sacred Jedi. Pixies!
Oh, right. I forgot about this.
Yes.
Yeah, it's Jedi Master Kelnaka from the Acolyte.
Yeah. Speaking of cheap stuff and clearance, I was walking through Walmart picking up dog food. I think dog food or something for the dog.
I thought you were about to say dog shit.
No, that's strictly for home.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw that in the clearance stuff, and I'm like, what if Jason has this? So I grabbed it.
Yeah, I don't have anything from the Acolyte.
Yeah, I grabbed it, and I'm like, I'll text him. And then he's like, no, I don't have that. I'm like, well, you do now.
Yeah, sweet. Well, thank you.
So, yes, you didn't have an addition to the Sacred Jedi Black Series,
Yeah, not this week.
but now you do.
All right. Excellent.
That's it. That's all I have. The puppy's getting huge.
Yeah.
It's strange watching. Like I don't remember Holly when she was a puppy, like watching her grow as fast as this puppy's growing.
Right.
Holly's a big dog, right? She's like 75 pounds,
Mhm.
but not ginormous. But it seems like she grew fairly steadily,
Mhm.
whereas Libby is growing in an order of magnitude every couple days.
Yeah.
So she's gonna probably be full size here in by Christmas.
Wow.
The way she's going,
That's
it's
crazy.
weird. So we got to take advantage of all the puppy cuddles that we can now, because oh my god, fucking golden retriever puppies are the most adorable fucking thing on the planet.
Mm.
There is not, if there's not a human being that is not melted in half by a golden retriever puppy, then there's something wrong with them. It is insane.
Yeah.
Like me of all people are just like, look at this puppy and just go like, this is like, it has this like, yeah,
That's cool.
it's been fun. Shit eating notwithstanding.
Yeah.
It's been.
Is that still an issue?
Not for hers. She's not interested in her own, but she's still interested in the big dogs.
Okay.
I think because she eats different food,
Mm.
I think it smells different. So she's still like kind of wants to get into it.
Yeah.
But oh my god, the big dog, because we've been giving her a little bit of food. Like we only fed her twice a day, so
Mhm.
that's what she's been used to. Puppy has to eat at least 3 times a day.
Yeah.
So big dog can't. She's like, well, I have to eat too. So we give her a little bit of food,
Mm.
and she's like, she put on weight. It's like, fuck. So now we've been kind of like weaning that back.
Mm.
Then we put pumpkin in their food because pumpkin's supposed to like make their food not, make their shit not taste good.
Oh.
Um,
I would think that shit wouldn't taste good in general, but the fuck do I know?
to fucking dogs, I don't know.
No.
So yeah, poor Holly, for her shit, it's just ruined her bowels. Like for her, it's just unfortunate. She's not having a good time with having pumpkin in her food. So we've been like slowly kind of removing that
Yeah.
and just leaving like a little smell of it. So she still feels like she's getting it because they're the most jealous children. Like they're like just jealous sisters. One attention, the other one has to have attention. They start fighting. There's no way I told this story yet. But the other day, I'm on the couch, and the puppy is like laying on me. Holly comes up, and she has this ottoman that she lays on.
Mm.
That's always been her spot. She lays down on the ottoman. She's annoyed. You can tell she's annoyed because the puppy's laying on me.
Yeah.
So she gets up off the ottoman, grabs one of her new toys, one of Libby's new toys,
Mm.
and she takes it and she kind of brings it up to the ottoman and puts it down. Libby sees the new toy, grabs it, gets down off the ottoman, and Holly proceeds to come over and lay on me.
Smart.
It's ridiculous. Like that was such a thought action, knowing what the reaction would be. Like it was amazing to watch.
Yeah.
Like you don't think of animals having that level of, I don't know,
Intelligence.
Intelligence or being that conniving.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm going to distract you with this toy so that you get off my human so that I can go and take the spot, even though I don't necessarily want to, but I don't want you to have it either.
Right.
So it's just fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But they get along good, so it ends up working out.
Yeah. All right. Before we get into our main topic, I got to take a mean piss. So
That's good because I could take one as well.
all right. So let me. Actually, can you cue up the break music?
Pumpkin is apparently anti-parasitic.
Oh,
There you go.
nice. The more you know.
Media assets, and then yes, there it is.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick break, and be back with Vision Season 3 after this very quick word from our sponsors.
Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a grin, it's a groove, it's a blast. Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste, it's a win, it's a definite blast. Colt 45, loaded with dynamite taste. So grab one, down one, get yourself around one. Colt 45, malt liquor, Colt 45, it's a dynamite taste.
I really need to work on that logo. I'm ready for an updated logo for the show. Let's take a look at the chat. Hello there, General Sipe. I'll tell you the other weird thing about substitute teaching. Like everyone's seen the Key and Peele skit where he's mispronouncing their names deliberately. So I don't do that. I don't make a joke of it because kids they don't want their names mispronounced. Is it cold out there? So I'll say this, and I'm going to take a leak. That when I'm doing attendance and saying kids' names, and
Aaron.
right, and it's in my head, but I'm not deliberately going to miss say somebody's name, but I'm really trying hard to not mispronounce it.
Sure.
And I think about the fucking that thing with the sub. I think about fucking Tingle McCringleberry for fucking like all the Key and Peele shit.
Yeah.
As I'm reading off some of these fucking names, and it's not like there's crazy names.
Sure.
There just isn't. But there's names I'm just like, I genuinely would feel bad if I mispronounce the name.
Sure.
Right? Because there was I don't know. There was just a couple of them that I was definitely wrong, and the kid was gracious enough not to, correct me. And I looked, and I was like, "Am I saying that right?" She's like, "No." Like, okay, well then, how do you say it? And I'll never say that name again ever, unless I'm subbing in that class again. But I don't know. It's just one of those things that it's such a personal thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know these kids by sight, and I'm going to say these names out loud, and I'm probably not going to say more than 15 words again. I don't necessarily need to.
Yeah.
There's subs that show up in some of these classes, dude, that they fucking get in there, they take the attendance, they sit there and fuck off for the next 45 minutes.
Man, I'm in the wrong business.
Right? But it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay enough to like really consider it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm making it's like before taxes like $130 a day. So it's not nothing, but at the same time, it's compared to what I'm making right now, they can't justify it.
Yeah.
But between making nothing and doing something, it's something.
Do something.
All right, I'm gonna piss.
Jake Quellen. No Jake Quellen?
Jake Quellen? If you tell me.
Brian was able to retire at 46. Hey, nothing but love for you, man. That's something I would have loved to have been able to do. What the fuck? All I saw was anal glands, fiber. The tray lays flat. Yeah, so this is pretty awesome. Was it all one piece? Was it like printed in one main piece? How many different pieces did this come in? I know there's some 3D prints out there. Like, it'll be this elaborate thing, and it'll be like one piece or like a couple of pieces that you just glue together. It's just impressive. And like the ones with the moving parts is what's really impressive. That have like these interlinking pieces that they print them all in one shot somehow. No idea how, but it's 4 prints. Okay. Oh, 5. Shit. Indeed. No. All right. Well, once you're settled and you're ready to get back to it, give us a countdown.
Do it. Oh, I will do it.
Thank you.
That's 27 seconds.
God, it looks
Let me see your identification.
What did you say? I'll tighten those restraints. Scavenger scum.
We don't need to see his identity.
I will remove these restraints and leave the cell with the door open.
My lord.
And we're back.
My penis so smooth.
I'm confused.
It's 30 seconds. I hate the countdown.
Oh, you don't want
30
to.
second. I just fucking the Michael Bolton fucking countdown.
Yeah.
It just annoys the shit out of me. So I did something different.
All right.
So if you're just tuning in,
you're not. This is not the beginning of the show.
No.
But you did miss an hour and 15 minutes of us bullshitting.
Yeah. Now it's the beginning of the Star Wars talk.
Yes. So maybe that is poignant. That
Yeah.
this is like do the slate board clink. Now we're doing
Yes.
the Star Wars shit.
Why did they do that anyway? With the
Probably for the same reason that we do the 30 seconds, so you can see it on the film,
interesting,
right?
I guess.
That would make sense to me.
Yeah.
And not
So it's
only
for like the editor, basically.
yeah, so it's on the slate board, right? So you can find it on the film,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know exactly what you're filming because it has this is the scene, this is the take, because the scene's associated with what's in the script.
Yeah.
You know, by number, and then it'll have how many takes are on it, and then when you're in the edit, and the director goes, okay, well, I want to see these takes, then you can separate all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
Right.
I was never an editor, but it makes sense to me.
Sure. All right, fair enough. Well, let's start talking about some Star Wars visions, shall we?
Yeah, visions. Do we want to do a spoiler-free what we thought, or do we want to
Sure.
just say fuck it and
Yeah, though I'm sure people who are watching have probably already seen it, but spoiler free. Yeah, talking about these first 3 episodes because we're talking about first the Duel Payback,
right,
which is a sequel to The Duel from the first season.
right?
Then there's Song of the Four Wings, which is a new entry, and then we've got The Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope, which is a sequel to The Ninth Jedi from the first season. So I will say overall, animation-wise, I think they all have their own unique look, and I enjoy the animation of all of them. The second one, that the Wings of Hope or whatever, or the Wings...
The Song of the Four Wings?
Song of the Four Wings. Yeah, I'm getting that mixed up with Child of Hope. Song of the Four Wings, that was probably the weakest, in my opinion, animation-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Well, probably the weakest in general of all of the 3 that we're going to talk about today. But they've all got their own unique looks, and there's, something that you can really kind of grab hold of in each one and enjoy visually. Story-wise, I mean, between the 3, the Duel is the best one in my opinion, which it was probably going to be most people's anyway. And we'll get more into it when we get into the deep dive. But yeah, the story of the other 2 was just kind of especially, and I was very disappointed by the Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope one. I was expecting more out of that based on how the first one in the series went back in season 1.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting a little bit more from this, and it did not deliver for me.
It's disappointing that you feel that way about it. I fucking hated it. All 3 of them.
Really?
Yeah. I am. Yeah.
Okay.
That strongly. Like, yeah.
Wow.
So stay tuned if you want to understand why. But
okay.
I'm not a fan of any of these.
Even the Ronin one, huh?
Especially the Ronin one.
Wow.
I'm extremely disappointed by the Ronin one.
Okay.
From a story perspective, everything. I'm not happy with that. If anything for me, probably the best of the 3 is the Child of Hope one.
Okay.
And that one's has its annoyances.
Yeah.
But yeah, I struggled. To it took me it took me 2 times to finish the Duel.
Yeah.
And I just suffered through the next 2. It just was like, all right, I'm just going to plow through it.
Okay. All right.
Like I'm sitting in the box waiting for however many minutes they're going to keep me in there. That's how long I have to survive.
Wow, comparing it to being in the box, that's
yeah. I'm genuinely not happy with this product.
Okay.
And so stay tuned, and we'll get into why.
All right. Well, let's start with the duel. And what I did was I went back and I rewatched the original before I watched the duel payback, because I hadn't watched it since we covered it for the podcast,
Right.
a couple years ago. So I needed that refresher. And it was good that I got that, because I had sort of forgotten a majority of it. The fact that he was a former Sith who is now hunting Sith,
Right.
which they reinforced that in the second episode.
Do they?
I think so.
They reinforce it?
Well, the broad says you're the Sith hunting former Sith, huh?
Right. Is this before they fucking join up with the circus?
Yeah,
or whatever it is
it was
they
right-
fucking do?
It was
Like-
before that, yes.
Like this, my problem with this entire thing is that I deliberately didn't watch the first one, because I've watched the first one a lot, because I really, really liked the first Ronin
right.
one. Read the book, got the pops, the whole fucking shooting match.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So I was stoked that this was going to happen.
Mhm.
And too much talking, too many characters, too much just ridiculous story nonsense.
Mhm.
Too much droids talking, too much tiny things. Like too much. It was just too much.
Okay.
The simplicity of what the first one was, to include the animation style.
Yeah.
Like no color, except for the lightsabers.
Mhm.
That was what made it fucking good.
Mhm.
And they just right from the jump, they're like, all right, we're not doing any of that for this one. We're gonna have more people. We're gonna have this stupid broad with her stupid Medusa hair and her fucking this ridiculous lightsaber later
Mhm.
with the fucking all the little spinny bits. Like,
Yeah.
I was mad. I was mad
Wow.
watching this. Like they ruined it.
Huh.
They fucking ruined it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we start off with a flashback, and it's of a Jedi kind of like, begging for mercy sort of thing. He's like, "Oh, my legs." As we see, it's the Ronin standing over him about to cut him down. Apparently cuts his lower face off.
Right.
Doesn't finish him for
much,
whatever
much
reason.
like the Ronin, because we know the Ronin has a jaw implant,
Yeah.
right?
Do we know that?
Yes, we do, but they don't talk about it in this fucking half of it.
Now, so
They
that-
don't even allude to it. It doesn't look like he like talks normal and like.
so is that something that you got from the book?
No,
Because I don't remember them saying anything about him having a fake jaw in
they don't.
the first one. Oh boy. He's about to go get a visual aid. Yeah. Oh yeah.
See how it's metal?
Yeah.
It was like that in the show, in the first one.
Okay.
He didn't say a whole lot, did he?
No, there was very little dialogue in
Right.
the first one compared to
Right.
this one.
It was great. They let the visuals tell the story.
Yep.
Ruined. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So yeah, we get this flashback real quick of him cutting down this Jedi, and then it goes to this. I guess it's a portable gambling casino that's built into two AT-ATs.
Right.
That I mean, I like the concept of repurposing some old Imperial vehicle
Sure.
to turn it into a gambling station on
Sure.
on legs.
Yeah. The walking mechanism is fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
and
yeah.
impossible.
I wrote where's my note? Of course, we're jumping ahead here. Oh yeah, these controls need better safeguards.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead. We'll get there.
Yeah. So and we're on this gambling thing,
Gambling.
and his R5 droid somehow gets involved in this fucking cheating that's going on. And I think the whole reason, it seems to me like he had his droid do this on purpose, like try to cheat to draw out this Sith gal,
Right.
who I don't know if we ever got her name.
I don't remember.
Yeah, neither do I. Am I being texted? Anyway.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't think they ever gave her a name, honestly. And
She doesn't need one. She should have died instantly.
yeah. But
Really did not like this, by the by, if you're not picking up on that.
yeah. But she's working as like the enforcer for the casino boss.
Right.
So obviously the Ronin, he's hunting Sith, and I guess she is a Sith that he has targeted. And that's the thing that rewatching the first one I didn't pick up on before was the fact. See, I thought in the original one he just happened to stumble on this village when this fucking former First Order squad rolled in and like started fucking with the villagers and everything. But it seems to me like now, like he was there on purpose because he knew they were coming, because he was after that fucking Sith chick that was, you know, part of their group. It's
Right.
the collection of red kyber crystals. So I'm assuming that this is why he's in this casino and why he has his droid cause a fucking ruckus to draw this this broad out so he can, you know, cut her down. Like
Eliminate her.
yeah. He likes killing women too, which is,
I mean,
you got to do what you got to do. And then as they're sort of squaring off, this group called the Crusaders rolls in, and the Crusaders are led by this former Jedi that he dismembered, disjawed, but didn't kill for, again, whatever
Right.
reason.
wearing this mask that whose, you know, just features don't change. It's like
Right.
this what Cobra Commander mask, except it has a fucking smiley face on it.
Right, which that kind of threw me off because at first it didn't click with me that it like his lower face had been cut off in that duel, because they didn't actually show it per se. Like they kind of showed the motion in that direction, but they didn't show his like mouth getting cut off or anything. So like it took me a while because as the guy's like sitting there monologuing, he's just got that smiley face and his lips aren't moving, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then finally later it dawned on me like, oh, okay, that's just a
Right.
it's like an implant.
And honestly, I don't have a problem with this guy either.
Mhm.
Like having this enemy, having the other Sith involved,
Mm-hmm.
them having battle. I don't have a problem with any of that.
Yeah. And I actually like the concept of these Crusaders, and I thought that would be an interesting story to bring into to canon, like a former Jedi who's now obsessed with bringing his own form of justice, you know, to the galaxy.
Yeah, vigilante.
Yeah, exactly. Now what's interesting is he wears this fucking bucket helmet that's got the Republic logo on it.
Right.
So like, is he with the Republic? Is he Republic adjacent? What?
No, I think it's just, hey, I found this helmet and put it on.
Well, all of his cronies have the same thing too. The helmets with the logo on it. I don't know. Just makes you wonder if like there's any kind of association with the Republic and this group. But throughout this fucking casino, there's like multiple species. There's like, you know, every species we've seen, like outrageous looking species we've seen in Star Wars, including Ewoks, which we get a lot of Ewoks in this episode.
A lot of Ewoks.
What else did I?
A lot of Ewoks.
Yeah, and then you get more of these former First Order troopers in there. You know, they got the half helmets and everything, but you can tell it's the First Order troopers because they got the kind of like the smiley face line that the First Order troopers have. This is where I wrote these controls need better safeguards, because as you know, Ronan's fighting with this Sith chick, his R5 droid bursts into the cockpit and, you know, causes the Wookiee to fall back on the controls, and then the AT-ATs start moving and it like fucks everything up.
Yeah. Why would you not have some sort of synchronous control over like
At least have like an on switch.
just seemed very clunky.
Mhm.
Like from a
Like your whole setup is based on nobody touching these fucking controls.
Right.
Just stay away from these.
right.
Because one movement and then everything just goes
one
to
wrong
shit.
move and this whole thing is collapsing on itself.
Mm-hmm. Which is exactly what it did.
Yeah.
Did
its job apparently.
Yeah, there were some cool moments where they were the AT-AT was upside down and they were each on one of its legs, kind of having a stare down. And as like the Wookiee's falling into the controls, the legs are starting to move towards each other and away from each other.
Yeah, if they could have just kept doing that, things like that, I'd be happier.
Yeah. But then fucking homeboy from the Crusaders swoops in, cuts off Sith Girl's arms, got her like ready to fucking execute her to pass judgment, as he says. When Ronan actually saves her, he fucking force pushes her off to save her, and now he's squaring off with this dude. And again, we get some movement with the AT-AT where they're getting closer together and they're kind of swinging at each other, but it seems like this Jedi is pretty powerful. Like he gets the best of Ronan. Knocks him off the edge. The R5 droid kind of makes a sacrifice to distract the guy long enough for Ronan to escape, while getting himself cut in half in the process.
Right.
So him and Homegirl escape the Crusaders this time, and they get rescued by the Ewoks.
Right.
The Ewoks roll up and see them all fucked up on the side of the river there.
Well, yeah, they fell down a waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they scoop them up and they take them back to some village, fortress, or whatever.
Right. Where they have clothes for humans.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because that's...
Oh, and they had like back to pools, right? Because that's where Ronan woke up. He's like, where the fuck am I? And Homegirl's over there just like soaking,
right.
Also in the back to pool.
Yeah. Giving you a little glimpse.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. A little geisha glimpse.
Yeah. At first I thought we were going to see maybe some silhouette titties. But
shy boob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, she was in the water up to her neck. Throughout all of this, the score for this sounds very John Williams-like. I couldn't tell if they were actually pulling actual John Williams score pieces or if this was original. I'm going to have to go back and do some research on that. But like a lot of it, especially as we're doing like the battle on the ground when the Crusaders show up at the Ewok village, lot of John Williams like music going on there. So yeah, they're there recovering. Ronan makes a temporary peace with Sith Gal.
Right.
So because they now have this common enemy.
Right, exactly.
So they
the enemy of my enemy.
Yep. So they team up along with the Ewoks, which there's apparently a whole fucking armada of Ewoks in this place.
Because why not?
Yeah. Along with the guy who owned the casino, who's pissed off, but not pissed off enough to actually want to kill Ronan. He's like, you're going to work for me and, help me eliminate these guys.
Right.
So.
And he was a little tiny.
Yeah,
tiny quado that was riding whatever that was.
Yeah.
What was that? Was it a Wookiee?
Yeah, yeah.
He was on the Wookiee, right?
Yeah,
he was riding
and he had like a fucking microphone.
Yeah,
that he was speaking into, and it was translating.
Yeah, yeah, because he was non-English. He went non-English for in that final battle,
right? Where we even got some non-English subtitles, which was weird.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah,
okay, great. He said gibberish. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sidebar. Have you ever encountered? I think I've posted it a couple times in the Instagram group. There's this Japanese girl, and she's Chinese actually, and she translates people's tattoos.
Oh no!
And like what they actually say.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Oh, I bet.
And I actually haven't seen one in a while. My logarithm must be messed up, but yeah, dude. And I have no way to validate whether she's telling the truth or not.
Right.
But I 100% believe that they probably didn't know what they were getting put on them.
Yeah.
Or the tattoo artist like put one line in the wrong spot because it's very graphic. They're graphic as in the image.
Mm-hmm.
So if they mess that image up even just a little bit, it could have a completely different meaning.
Sure. Yeah.
So, yeah, she's really funny.
Yeah.
I have to make sure I post something.
Any real egregious ones? Like a Japanese tattoo artist, like intentionally writing some.
There's some really strange ones, like, I forget. I forget some of the best ones. I don't want to ruin it. But the gibberish one is when it's just gibberish. That's what she says.
Yeah.
It's like gibberish, like it doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
Nice. So yeah, they're getting ready for the Crusaders to show back up, and they've got like this trap ready for them. And they do. They show up. They use Ronin and Sith Girl as bait. She takes his fucking red kyber crystal collection to make that whatever that spinny
Mary Poppins umbrella. Fucking oh god, that if I was mad and then I became enraged at that ridiculousness.
Yeah,
like come the fuck on. I just was mad. And I might not have been in the best state of mind either. Honestly, while I was watching this, there's some things going on, furloughs and whatnot. But it's just fucking like, why?
I don't know.
You don't need fucking an umbrella of tiny lightsabers.
Yeah,
like in Family Guy Star Wars when he takes the little lightsaber and he cuts the butter, and he goes. Gross. Because it's anyway.
Yeah. There were
Mary Poppins Sith weapon.
There were there's a battle where they're trying to cross this bridge, right, to get to like the fortress where they are. And of course, the Ewoks are doing Ewok things. They've got all these fucking traps and shit set up all along this bridge. So as the guys are coming, they're like fucking pulling strings to trip them. And they've got these fucking like spikes that pop up from the side and knock them off. And
not to beat this dead horse, but the dialogue here, right? The ongoing dialogue where the guy's like, they're coming in and they're landing exactly where we want them to. Like it's like so exaggerated. Like this isn't really for kids. Like in the beginning of these episodes, it says like there's mild violence and some other stuff. Like it's not meant for toddlers, and children, like young. Teenagers, I guess. I don't know. I'm bad with the age groups. But the way that some of the acting or some of the dialogue was, has nothing to do with the voice actors. It's more about the writing, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was just like, stop talking. Stop talking and just let this play out.
Right.
Right. Maybe I'll do better with this if I just fucking mute it. Or put it in another language. Honestly, like I'm because I just felt like the talking was so much noise that I couldn't pay attention to what was going on.
Yeah,
it just was too much,
and especially like you said, compared to the original,
right,
where there was very little dialogue compared to this.
Yeah, umbrella fucking lightsaber. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. So they're fighting the Jedi guy 2 versus 1. The Jedi gets the best of homegirl again, gets her, out of the way. Now it's the Ronin versus the Jedi, and they're going back and forth. And it seems like the Jedi still kind of has the upper hand. There's a couple of points too where he he's got him dead to rights. He's got the saber up to his throat, but he doesn't actually kill him.
He wants to toy with him.
Yeah,
right. He's passing judgment.
Right. So he lets him live on at least 2 occasions. And then as is mandatory in Star Wars now, he takes a saber to the gut, the Ronin does. So
It lives.
Yeah, of course. And they don't even make any bones about it. He just kind of like, and then just pulls it out. And
Right. After, he gets stabbed, old girl jumps from behind him and slashes old boy in the face,
yeah,
which he never saw that coming in the force. Like, you wouldn't be able to see that at
no,
all.
definitely not.
Yeah.
And she didn't slash him. She's like pierced him with her little peg leg fucking lightsaber, right? Like pierced him right in the fucking brain.
Right, that's right. And he still worked.
Yes.
Like, because his eyes were just in black and white, so then he picked up the red lightsaber. Which, again, if we were just eliminated all the extra nonsense and we just looked at that and him picking the significance of him picking up the red lightsaber at the end, is like, he's saying he's a Jedi, but in reality, like, his vengeance was more like a Sith.
Yeah.
So you could have that part of the story, but instead you're like, just have so much other nonsense that you're overwhelming it. Like, there's just too much.
Yeah.
Too much bullshit. There's just too much bullshit in it.
Yeah, with everything else going around. Because, they could have made this easily a story about just him and this Jedi guy, leave out the fucking Wookiee and the fucking Ewoks. And
the shield, like having the shield down, and all of a sudden the shield generator goes up, and you have fucking droid conversations about, like, maybe you should reset the fucking shield. No shit, Sherlock. Like, really? Like, I get it. It's supposed to be some level of comic relief, but, like, come on, buddy.
Come on, buddy.
That was just like, I don't need any of this.
Yeah.
There's compelling shit happening right now. Get away from this. Can you tell I didn't like this?
And after she pierces homeboy's skull and he dies after grabbing the red lightsaber, we go back to now the boss from the casino is like best friends with the Ron. He's like, oh, we made you this boat and state of the art, and it'll take you wherever you want to go.
Right. Called it a speeder.
Yeah.
But it was a boat, a wooden boat.
Yeah.
Like a John Boy boat, or John boat. John boat. Yeah, I think that's what they call it.
I have no idea.
John boat, right? John boat. Anyway, the chat will help me out with that.
Yeah. And then, of course, he looks over at homegirl because she's still alive. And he's like, I'm going to need those crystals back. And
she's like, come get him, big boy.
Right. She might as well have.
Come on and get him.
Because he's like, the truce is over now.
Right.
And they both pull their fucking blades and, they go to like strike each other. And they both got like this grin on their faces.
Right.
So it's like, well, what is this?
Right.
Like, are they.
Because they're into each other.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that kind of what they're insinuating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Ronan's a happy guy now because he's got this broad in his life.
Yeah.
He let her live.
Who's only got one leg and one arm.
Right. He just chop that bitch in half. Honestly. Like, into pieces. Like, because obviously just chopping in half doesn't work.
Right.
Right. Because this fucking Jedi dude managed to put himself back together, fucking between Maul and everyone else. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that decapitation is probably the best way to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then evisceration of the rest of it. Just to be thorough.
Right.
Right. That's what we need. We need Star Wars Visions, the gory version,
right,
or whatever, like the horror show version, where it's just lightsabers eviscerating fucking.
Like, you just see limbs flying.
Right.
And...
Cauterized limbs just flying through the air. Fucking burnt Wookiee hair, and Jedi's cutting their own arms off because their fucking lightsabers are still lit and they're fucking spinning around like idiots.
Yeah. So again, to me, this was the strongest of the three that we're covering, but it's pretty clear that you were not a fan.
So the reason I was so not a fan of this is because I was such a fan of the first one.
Yeah.
Like, I fanboyed really hard over the first one. I really enjoyed the presentation. I enjoyed the story. Like I said, I bought the book. I was super excited for what this was going to be, and then the fall hurt
Yeah.
because my expectations were so high.
Mm.
Serves me right. Serves me right for getting my expectations so high.
All right. Well, let's move on to the second episode, The Song of the Four Winds.
Right. So here's the song of this. Another terrible one.
Yeah, so
It's not good. I'm on a bike and I find a gremlin. And I talk to Admiral Akbar. And the thing with the strip and my speeder turns into an X-Wing. And I go into space and get rescued by somebody.
all right, I think you just
Yeah, that's
summarized
it. That's the whole thing.
So was that Admiral Akbar in the beginning? Is that
I don't.
she referred to him as Admiral?
Right.
He was a fucking
Well,
Mon Calamari.
That's the Mon Calamari. That's their thing. They're obviously associated with water because they're like fish heads,
yeah,
and so they're all admirals.
right.
Obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like the voice they were trying to make it sound like it was Akbar, so that's who I'm gonna think that was.
But they all sound the same.
True. I don't know.
It's a trap.
Yeah, now
If he had said it's a trap, then we would have known.
yeah, confirmation, but apparently not. So I love the fact that she's got like a mini cassette. Remember the mini cassettes from back in the day?
Uh-huh.
Like they've somehow made their way into the Star Wars universe.
Of course, because reasons.
Yeah, and she's got the only droid in the galaxy that can play it.
Right. Which sounds strangely like an R2 unit,
Yeah,
which it is an R2 unit, I guess.
Mm.
But like it is a Ben Burt fucking just Control X, Control V fucking
yeah, all the R2 sounds.
all the R2 sounds. It's just like, I mean, I get it. It's the same kind of droid, but like, could we try and make different sounds? Just as a maybe.
I mean, you would think in a galaxy this vast, droids would have more than one small suite of sounds.
Right.
But
I mean, is the atmosphere the same there? Is the sound going to reverberate the same way? Is it
that's a good question.
fucking speeders turn into X-wings and fucking
And, it's
and of
not
course
this-
she's a princess too. Like
Right.
Why?
because we already have one princess in the rebellion. You know, do we really need another?
She obviously doesn't survive this, whatever it is.
You don't think so?
No, she has like she's Star-Lord, fucking Star Wars Star-Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Finds her fucking Ewok, and yeah, it's
Yeah. So she's scouting on this planet, like I guess trying to find out what the fuck the Empire's doing there. Comes across this destroyed village, finds the survivor, which is some little. I don't know what the fucking the species is, if it's something that we've seen before or if this is brand new, but some little fucking looks like a stuffed animal. And now she's like, "Oh, we found a survivor," and she's gonna save it. Now we get a
so she talks to this thing
yeah,
like she understands it,
right,
like right off the bat.
yeah. She calls its name is like Ooga Booga or something like
Right.
that.
Uvu or some shit. Like,
Yeah, something dumb.
and it made paper cranes,
Yes, yeah. Did a lot of origami.
right? Because we had to be reminded that this is like anime,
Right.
not really.
Yeah. And the origami, they have 4 wings, hence the Song of 4 Wings.
Right. Which is interesting. Like this is what I got hung up on because I know how to do some more origami,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know how to make that crane have 4 wings.
Yeah, I don't know.
So if that technique is out there, I'm almost curious to try and figure it out. Almost. Like
Right.
I've got enough things that I'm focused on. I don't necessarily need another thing, but
Mhm.
like making paper cranes is kind of used to be my thing, especially leave tips at restaurants.
Oh yeah.
I'd fold up dollars into paper cranes and I'd leave them on the table.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then the waitress is like, "What the fuck is this?" And starts unfurling them so she
Right.
can have her dollars.
Right. Exactly. Well, it hides the fact that it's only $1.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
it's like, oh, you can feel, oh, look how cute this is, and then you're like, forget that it's only $1.
Yeah.
But this was in the 90s. I was doing that shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so $1 was worth more.
Indeed, it was. Indeed, it was. We get a couple of shots of Imperial snowtroopers and some AT-ATs later that are pretty good. Again, this is where I wrote down the decent animation.
Right. But these AT-ATs, make sure I'm not mixing episodes here. Aren't these AT-ATs first order AT-ATs?
They might be, but the snowtroopers are standard,
Standard
OG trilogy
Imperials.
snowtroopers. So yeah, but these AT-ATs, they're like, at first I thought it was a fucking transformer when she's flying through it and it can't shoot it with its regular gun. So all of a sudden the back plates start coming up and it's like and it turns into more guns, which I literally thought it was going to turn into a fucking robot for a second there.
Which I'm here for. Like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to give me a AT-AT transformer, I'm here for it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah.
shut up and take my money.
I'd be down for that. But what was weird too is they bursted up from the ground, from underground when
Right.
she's like heading.
Well, it's a drill.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. No, that was something else. That was the because they had these mining transports. But I think that was different from the AT-ATs.
No, the AT-ATs that had the big like bags, like they look like the AT-ATs, but they had like almost like donkeys that had big like sacks on them.
Yeah.
Those were mining ones.
Okay.
Those were because they had drills. They show like a holographic image, their version of it, and they show like it's the circle, and they show the however they're drilling it going down and hitting material.
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah. 'Cause
showing the
it was
the
coaxium.
crystal. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They were there for coaxium. We get some flashbacks with her, find out like that her village was fucking destroyed and her mom made the ultimate sacrifice to save her, get her out of there. Bit of a snooze fest there.
Just there.
Yeah. Then we get into the droid armor mode where her fucking speeder gets whacked, so the droid turns into a fucking flying suit that
Yeah.
like you said, makes it look like an X-wing.
It did. It looked like a fucking X-wing.
Yeah.
An X-wing or the fucking you don't remember. You don't remember what that is called. You can see it. That's what I do. I stare off into distance to try and get the cogs in my fucking brain to line up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I have a thing in my I have a picture of a thing in my
Okay.
memory right now
Right.
that I want to be able to say what this thing is.
Yes.
But
Can't articulate it.
no, there's no word. Like the word
Hmm.
it's not there.
Okay.
Do you know it's the from the Clone Wars era, their like X-wing version.
Yeah.
Or it has like they had the straight wing coming out, then it had like the two wings that came out like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like an X-wing, but it had that. It was like really it had like 6 surfaces
Yeah.
or.
I know what you
12
mean. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
That thing I can't remember the fucking name of. I could see it in my head right here. There it is. Spinning.
Yeah, my brain's weird, dude.
Okay.
You don't want to live in my head.
Definitely not.
It is.
Arc Fighter?
Yes.
Thank you, Chris Forsyth.
Oh, thank you, Chris. Yes, you are. Thank you. Arc 170. Yes. Yes. Thank you. That would have bothered me all the way up to the point I Googled it.
Yeah. So anyway, the droid turns into this fucking armor suit that basically turns her into Iron Man. And as they're trying to get away, like apparently one of the fucking plugs from inside came undone, right? And she's like, "Oh no, the plug came undone, and we can't,
Now
can't reach it to plug it in."
Now it's all over.
Yeah, until little fucking Ooga Booga uses the fucking force to plug it back in.
Right.
And
Which is obviously how he also would make those paper cranes, because those little tiny fucking hands.
yeah,
How's it fold the fucking paper?
yeah, and his hands are mostly just like these claws.
Right. Koala claw looking things.
Yeah. So so they escape. She's talking to Akbar again, and she's like, "Yeah, I don't know how my thing fixed itself." And then we see little fucking Ooga Booga using the force to fucking move the origami, and her and Akbar are just kind of like, "Whoa." And then we get an outside view of her ship, and it looks like the fucking Dash Rendar ship. It looks like the YT 2400 freighter.
Oh yeah.
So I think that was a little nod to that ship. It might not have been the exact same one, but it was very similar.
I didn't pick up on that. That's good.
Yeah, as soon as I saw that, it was the Leo meme, right? Pointing at the fucking TV. So I had to go look that up real quick. And that was that. And man, that's one story that I will never go back to again. I don't foresee myself ever wanting to rewatch that. It wasn't the worst 18 minutes of my life, but it was pretty dull.
Tell you, when I make this association with the box,
Mm-hmm.
you remember how long we were in the little box?
The little box?
Uh-huh.
I don't remember that one, but
22 minutes.
okay.
That's how long we were in the little box. The only reason I know that is because I asked one of the instructors.
Mm-hmm.
You know how at the end you do like the meet and greet?
Yeah.
I was like, oh, here's the, meet the Limnadians type
Yep.
thing at the end of it.
Good old Limnadia.
Yeah. I mean, because that, for me, that was the closest to me breaking was in that fucking little box.
I believe it.
I was way too big for that little box.
Mhm.
And yeah, that was the worst 22 minutes of my life.
Yeah.
By far. That was tough.
Mm.
So that for me is like, if I can survive, like if I can do anything for 22 minutes, like I know I can do anything for 22 minutes.
Yeah.
So I maybe hold my breath, but otherwise, even then, like my breathing was so shallow
Mm-hmm.
because my fucking legs were jammed into my fucking chest.
Yeah.
God, that was the worst.
Moving
For
on.
those who aren't familiar, it was like being shoved. I want you to go to your bathroom, and if you have a cabinet underneath your sink in your bathroom, go into that cabinet, close the door, and stay in there for 22 minutes. That's what it was like. And you had a bag over your head, and you didn't like go in there gracefully and find a comfortable spot. They shoved you in there, put a boot on your ass, and then shut the door behind you. You had no idea how long you're going to be in there.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty much the best thing ever. Or not.
I'll lean towards not.
Yeah, we're going to go. Yeah, we're probably going not.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about the Ninth Jedi, Child of Hope.
And which, again, I said it before. This is, of the three, this is the one I hate the least.
Okay. Now, see, this is, for me, this was the biggest disappointment because I really enjoyed the original Ninth Jedi. That was the one where they called all of the Jedi together to try to help reestablish the order. This guy who makes sabers was going to make sabers for all of them.
Uh-huh.
Come to find out they were all fucking Sith, and it was really a trap anyway.
It's a trap!
Yeah. to trap the Sith and fucking kill them and blah blah blah. It was good. It was a good twist. And I thought, okay, maybe we'll see something to that effect in this one. But no, this is this follows the main gal Cara, who came out of the last one.
Right.
Her dad was the guy that was kidnapped.
Right.
During the last, he was the Saber Master.
Right.
The Saber Forger. So I assumed, since this was a sequel to that, that would be her looking for her dad, and it would be them like springing the dad from the fucking whatever prison.
Well, I mean, she was
in.
looking for her dad.
Yes, but that's not where most of this story went.
Right.
It started off with a pretty intense space battle, and again, very great visuals. Like
well, it was weird too because they had like this realistic CGI almost.
Yeah.
And then it vacillated between that and the anime style,
mm-hmm.
which was interesting. It was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Like there may be a particular anime style that emulates
Probably.
that I'm not familiar with, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
If not, sometimes a little jarring, but it wasn't like in the worst way.
No, definitely not. And I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
And we get basically we get a Space Leia incident here where she gets shot out of the fucking ship.
But at least she's wearing equipment.
Right.
Like she's wearing protective gear.
Right. But at first, like the hole's blown in the ship and she's just like, ah. And then as she's like, ejected from the ship, then she activates this fucking weird bubble thing.
Right. But she had that.
Yeah.
As opposed to Space Leia, which was just popsicle.
Yeah.
Then she Leia Poppins' her way back to the fucking.
Who thought that was a good idea?
I don't know.
I still can't to this day.
I just.
Who's looking at that on the fucking cutting room floor and going, "This is brilliant. This doesn't look fucking super ridiculous whatsoever."
Yeah, it's just fucking the worst. The worst.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the Child of Hope. We get some flashbacks with her dad as she's fucking floating through space until she's rescued by this droid, Tito.
And how do we know his name is Tito?
He says it.
They say it
a lot.
All the fucking time.
Yes.
Tito, 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 Tito. Like,
yes.
There should be a drinking game for how many times it says Tito, and then there should be an immediate ambulance call about 3.5 minutes into it.
Yeah.
Because you're going to die.
Yes, because he always refers to himself in the third person as Tito.
As Tito.
And then she's got to say his name, Tito.
Every 4.5 seconds.
Yeah.
I was so fucking annoyed at the name Tito. Like, I don't even want to drink Tito's vodka anymore because of this fucking show.
Yeah. And he's this droid that's been stranded on this fucking ship. Ship, I say in quotations, because it's like a fucking city inside of a ship.
Right.
Very strange. Very interesting design.
It's a mothership.
Yeah. And his master is there in what he thinks is...
Master!
Well, he refers to him as Master, and he's in a Bacta tank,
right,
sleeping it off,
right,
as he thinks.
Right.
Little does he know, his master's been dead for a few years, floating in that fucking tank,
well preserved in the fucking Bacta.
Yeah,
but wah.
Yeah. So
spoiler alert: the life support system has been off for a hot minute.
Yeah. So, and when she arrives, he's like, "Oh, you're gonna help me with this statue that fell on my master's area."
Right. Great Jedi.
Yeah.
Because he saw her fucking wield the lightsaber.
Right.
Which did you notice the ignition?
Oh, was it the green saber ignition?
Oh, hang on. I had my hand over it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had green saber ignition.
Nice. And I must have missed that. And to start off, she's using like a fucking stick, trying to wedge the fucking thing out of there. It's like, push, and then finally she has this epiphany, like, maybe I should use the Force to try to move this fucking thing.
Yeah.
like you had this flashback where she's trying to move a rock and she fails and she's like, I can't do it, I'm the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And then old man's like, well, you should keep trying. You're like, okay.
Yeah.
And now,
Well, and then the same thing happens with the fucking droid later, where after they get to the master and everything, she's like, I'm not really a Jedi. I'm this, and I'm not strong enough.
Wah.
And then the droid's like, well, why don't you just try harder? And she's like, you know what? Yeah, I'll try harder.
Right. Tito. Good job, Tito.
Yeah.
Tito's his name, and Tito's got all kinds of Tito things to say.
Thanks, Tito.
Tito.
It's just
Tito.
yeah. And then finally the bad guys show up. And they
I recognize those bad guys. They're the same ones who took my dad. Of course they are. Of course they are.
Yep.
Why else would they be there?
Mm.
In a random place to find what? Fucking back to boy? No.
Right.
No.
Oh.
Although they probably were there for back to boy, to be honest.
Maybe.
Probably were drawn to that ship knowing that, hey, it belonged to back to boy. And I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but
well, I love how, the Tito had explained to her that the ship had been there for
Tito?
A couple 100 years probably, based on like the time of this war that he was talking about and all that. And like as soon as they found the master and like revealed that he was dead, she hugged the fucking droid, and you hear like it's her stomach growling,
right.
And he's like, "Oh, I'll cook you up something," and immediately it goes to this like fucking soup that he's making,
Right.
and I'm like,
where did you get that?
well, come to find out, we just found out we have some flesh that's not going to be used on this master guy. So I think she's eating the fucking master in that pot of soup. That
No way.
No
way.
What else has he got laying around for 200 years that's going to be
I mean,
consumable by humans?
cup of soups last forever. So I'm going to go with cup of soup before I go with fucking back to boy.
I don't know. I think she's having some back to surprise.
I mean, if you're hungry enough, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about my fucking dog eating shit right now.
Yeah. Wonderful.
God damn it, dude.
So anyway, the bad guys show up. They fight off the fucking bad guys as best they can. Tito. Yeah, he says he'll fight for her to the end.
Tito's going to fight for you to the end.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Tito.
And he makes the ultimate sacrifice.
Tito
does.
Tito does.
Yes.
Yes. Tito makes the ultimate sacrifice. Tito.
Yes.
Tito.
Yes.
We could say Tito for the next 10 minutes, just nonstop, and we still probably wouldn't have said it as many times as in this show.
You're probably right.
Tito.
It
should be like, it's almost like over. When you're initiating a transmission,
mm-hmm.
it should be the like initiator for.
Of course, now all I can think about is the Family Guy.
Oh my God, no.
Anyway, so yeah, he sacrifices himself to like get her out of there in an escape pod, sets the fucking self-destruct on the ship, and boom, everything goes to shit.
Right.
She's floating in space again, and wouldn't you know it, her fucking buddies are all like, hey, there she is.
Yeah, it just happened to fucking come out of hyperspace and fucking run into her.
Mm-hmm. And then she tells them all about Tito.
Right, Tito.
Yes.
Because Tito's the best.
Yep.
And she's going to find another droid and grab it.
Yeah.
Have a good cry.
Yep. Gives it a nice hug.
Yeah, because Tito.
Yep. And then meanwhile,
R.I.P. Tito.
Yes. No more Tito. And then the adults are having a conversation like, oh, clearly these guys were working for him, and he knows now what we're up to, and to be continued.
Right. I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's continued. Like, honestly, this.
So I guess this is season 4 confirmed.
I guess. I mean, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I'll watch whatever comes out.
If nothing else for the show.
Exactly. But
yeah, I was not thrilled with this one. It was, and it wasn't bad except for the fact that they said Tito all the fucking time.
Tito?
Yes, Tito.
Tito.
It was boring. Like I found it very dull. Again, compared to the original, how it was pretty compelling and how it had a good twist to it.
Well, what the violent swings of her behavior were irritating.
Oh yeah.
Like crying mess in 1 second, then all of a sudden like has the composure to fucking talk to this Tito and actually have a measured conversation. Like, wait a minute, you were just not even, you could not hold yourself together a second ago, and you're like screaming like you're like just a screaming child, and then now all of a sudden you've got your shit together.
Well, I've never had girls, so I don't know if that's what they're really like or not. But
I mean, it can be like that, but yeah, it can be like that. It's a good point. We'll leave it at that.
Chris in the chat mentioned that he heard the Ninth Jedi is going to be its own standalone thing for 2026, and I feel like I might have heard something about that too. Like I thought I heard that one of the Visions stories was going to be its own standalone show, and I guess maybe the Ninth Jedi is it. Hopefully it improves upon this episode.
Can only get better, Jason.
Yeah. Can it? I don't know. We'll see.
No, it can most assuredly get worse.
But that's the 3 episodes that we are talking about this week. Again, to kind of recap, I was disappointed by the third one. I didn't hate the Ronin sequel like you did. I enjoyed it more than the other two. The middle one, the 4 wings, I could never see again and be happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's Visions throughout the first 2 seasons that were like that too, where I was like,
yeah.
I don't care to ever watch this particular one again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure the next ones we watch, we're gonna run into similar things. Watch it once for the show, talk about it, shit all over it, like we do, or not.
But,
and
you know, I go into all of these with an open mind, thinking, hey, I'll try to enjoy this. Hopefully, this will be great.
That is awesome and good on you. I unfortunately, I mean, I try. I really do. Like there is something about like this, the length of these, the fact that they're not canon, that they're of a certain length, and they're not telling me a compelling story.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, like, so the short stories like you get from a certain point of view or whatever, like if you're showing me something like that and visualizing it, almost indelibly the story that they're showing me on the screen is not the same story as I visualized when I was reading it.
Yeah.
Right. So what you're going to try and show me in 18 minutes is not nearly going to be as compelling as it would be if I read it.
True. Now, would it be any more interesting to you if they were canon? If these were all canon short stories?
It would be, because I would be spending time trying to figure out how what I'm watching is integrated into the canon.
Yeah.
Like its effectiveness into the canon, like all those things. Knowing that it's not canon and just watching it strictly for the sake of like, okay, this is Star Wars, air quote.
Yeah.
It does lose me a little bit. Like that's why the very, very first one, with it being like this guy, being Ronin, like when that grabbed the shit out of me. Like I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
The rest of them, I've never enjoyed as much as I enjoyed this one. Like I said, its simplicity in its storytelling was exactly, it hit me exactly where it needed to hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it was canon, if all these were canon, I'd be more into it.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. So for next week, we're gonna take on the next 3 episodes, which I'm trying to pull it up right now.
Meow.
And those would be titled first The Bounty Hunters, then Yuko's Treasure, and then The Lost Ones. So we'll see. Oh, by the way, well, you know what? I won't spoil it. I'll save that for next week.
All right.
But there's a common theme, it looks like, for all of the rest of the episodes of this this season. It was a common theme last season as well.
Yeah, you can bring it up the next show.
Yeah, we'll talk about it next week. In the meantime, what
we have
what
some
do you got for us?
ATSW family happenings. For ATSW, the Escape Pod are currently taking questions for this week's Ask Me Anything show.
Oh.
Hit up any one of the bros with your questions, and they will answer them live. Escape with them on Wednesday, 19:05, 7:05 Eastern, on YouTube.
Got to think of the most awkward question I can ask.
Right. Well, I mean, I think somebody was asking Don what size tits he got. So work your way around that.
Right.
At Grave Reviews, Alan and Chris will be discussing episodes 3 and 4 of Welcome to Derry. But before they can review it, first we must view it on HBO Max. Tune in to Grave Reviews live at 20:00 8 p.m. Eastern Thursday on the YouTubes. Support the official band of the Sidebar Cantina till the end. Tickets are now available. I shared I think I shared the link on my Facebook. We'll have to make sure it's pushed out via the Sidebar Cantina.
Yeah.
If you're up in this area or happen to be transversing through the area in mid-January, now's the time. Go and support Swede. We'll be there, or at least I'll be there. I'm sure Jason will want to be there as well.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to be working, doing second shooter stuff for pictures.
Second shooter on the grassy knoll?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't even want to get into it, but like I have a huge, I guess I have a confidence issue, but like Nick had asked me if Vickers wasn't available to like do the pictures for the show, like the pictures in the video, and I'm like,
Sure.
Dude, I don't feel like I have the I don't have the ability to do that properly.
I see what you're saying.
And it's a big deal. It's not going and filming at the lake house, and this we were looking for this very simplified thing. Now this should be as set up proper with the right equipment and everything else. And that's like, I can take pictures. Like I'm not a video guy.
Yeah.
And you need a video guy like Vickers to be able to have the right eye for it. No, I'm not taking any jobs tomorrow. God damn it. Anyway. So they will be joined by Power Theory, the Red Mass Ritual, and the Pharaoh, the Bear.
Is that like one
I don't know.
name?
It says the Red Mass Ritual and the Pharaoh, the Bear.
Pharaoh the Bear.
I don't know. No, I'm not pressing 9. God damn it. Go away. Check out their socials and tour dates or venues, as well as tilltheendofficial.com to purchase tees, sweatshirts, stickers, and posters, future ticket sales. Buy some shit. Do it. Buy some shit now. That way you have it so you can wear it to the venue. And then I'm sure they'll have shit to buy at the venue too.
I'd like to think so.
And you can have shit there. But buy shit. Aren't You Fed Show dropped episode 165. Fantastic Four, First Steps, this past Friday. Find them on iTunes and Spotify. Another franchise I give two shits about. No news from Use and Abuse or layman's terms. You can find us at bio.link/thesidebarcantina, where you can find our links to Patreon, YouTube, our audio podcasts on Apple, Audible, and Spotify, and all social media platforms, including X, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, TikTok, and Discord. Once you get to the bio link, simply click those symbols under our pick to go to a platform of choice. You can find all of our past Spotify mixtape playlists. Also on our bio link is our TeePublic merch shop. Choose from 7 designs on everything with t-shirts, hoodies, tote bags, phone cases, exclusive stickers and pins, wall art, magnets, notebooks, laptop cases, pillows, just about anything you can imagine. Nothing says loving like a naked Jason chick on a pillow. Go to bio.link / the Sidebar Cantina and click merch. Oh, fuck. I meant to cut and paste that review from the other page. God damn it. Damn it, Dave. You suck. You suck again. I promise I'm going to pull that review from the other page before the next episode.
All right.
I promise. And if I don't, like, flog me accordingly. Please write us a 5-star review on Apple or Audible. If you don't have an Audible account, leave a message on our Facebook page with a review, which is what this individual did. But they did it on another page, which I only saw logging into Meta, and then like it's on us.
Yeah,
it's on me. It's on me. I have to be better. But if you don't have the Facebooks, you can message on the Instagram, throw a message in a bottle, fucking bounce it off a satellite, whatever you can do. Leave us a fucking review. You want me to do it in a voice? I'll do it in a voice. I'll do it whatever you want. I'll do it. I'll do Jabba the Butt twerking for fucking 10 minutes if you want me to. Just leave us a fucking review.
Not 10 minutes.
If you're listening to us,
time.
that is a long time. My wrists would get tired. If you're listening to us on audio, please consider joining us in the live chat so you can watch Jabba the Butt do twerking. And you can also remind me that I didn't post a fucking audio. God damn it, Dave. You suck. I know I suck. Yeah, see, it's written. It's on the teleprompter. However, you can hang out in the chat. The chat is most definitely where it's at. If you're new to Sidebar, click subscribe. No, if you're new to Sidebar, please subscribe. Ding that Liberty Bell and select all to receive notifications when we go live. Remember to smash, smoosh, push, click, whatever to that like button. It really helps us out. As always, huge shout out to our Patreon supporters. You are the reason why we do this.
Yes.
And that is that.
Alrighty. Well, like I said, next week we're going to continue on with Vision Season 3, the next 3 episodes.
Need a little bit more cowbell.
And until then, Dave and everybody else, may the Force be with you.
May the Force be with you. Jabba the Butt. Okay, now what do I click?
Thanksgiving episode. Oh, fuck. Well, we don't. Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, so I don't anticipate needing any time off for that.
Did you end the stream?
Not yet. I can, though.
No, I moved the microwave. That's. I need this guy.
God, I forget how different I look without facial hair.
I'd probably have a canary, and if I shaved it and woke up the next morning and looked at it, like, what the fuck?
I'm going to see some coworkers tomorrow who have never seen me without facial hair.
They're not going to recognize you.
Yeah. It's going to be weird.
Bit Defender is trying to get me to immunize this fucking thing. No, just fucking do your bit. Defender? What's the matter?
No, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put the turret.
Okay. Yummy. All right, let's go to this guy. Open up that guy. A little of that guy. And go like that.
Check this out. It's my foil Cyril Karn trading card.
Wow.
I was going to have him sign when I went to the Rebel ScumCon.
Uh-huh.
But it didn't come in time.
Oh.
So it's been like sitting on my desk in the house, and I finally brought it out here. I'm like, well, I might as well fucking bring it out here and do something with it.
What an unfortunate, like, this is the face. This is the face that's going to be on your card, like, forever. I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, the orb that's over my head is not me having a good idea. Hate to disappoint.
Yeah.
I am not having an attack of the clevers. Good grief. Where did it go? You would think by now that I'd have this down to a science.
You would think that,
but
not so much.
You'd be thinking wrong. Like, I just dragged and dropped it into this folder, and there's a bunch of crap in this folder.
Yeah.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of those pops.
Oh, yeah.
On your couch.
Fuck your couch.
Fuck your couch.
Buy another one, you rich motherfucker.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I remember grinding my feet on Eddie's couch. Said he could buy another one.
Why would I do something like that? Yeah, I remember. Rewind. You can't make that content anymore. Like, there's no way Chappelle Show gets on the air. Like, nobody has the balls to put that on.
No. Probably not.
Why is it blue? There it goes. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Time to end the stream.
Yep, I'm good to go.
All right. Dave's leaving.
Bye, guys.
See you next week.